Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing well. Thanks for tuning into your reading. So I'm going to get you a significator card, otherwise you can choose from the thumbnail or the timestamps. Pause the video if you need more time. So for everyone who will choose group 1, let's get a card to represent group 1, please. It's going to be my 5-card spread reading of just looking at the situation. Actually, you know what? No. We're going to go ahead and get a message, like messages from your person, just a straight up messages from your person card reading. If we pull some extra cards, we will, but that's what we're going to aim for, messages from this person. So whoever's on your mind, your specific person, what would they say if they had no filter? Okay? So for group 1, we've got this card, and for group 2, excuse me, got a frog in my throat. Thanks for bearing with me. Background noise, thanks for bearing with me. Group 2. It's a card that represents group 2. Everyone who is tuned in will choose group 2. And for group 3, being naughty as usual, group 3, fire sign energy, saw that. For those who are choosing group 3, for this reading, their energy, please, for them to pick from. Alright, so for group 1, we've got the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with the King of Cups. You could be a King of Cups yourself. It's water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It could be in someone's chart. Doesn't have to be. It is the supportive leader, tolerant, empathetic, the drinking man, the gentleman, the bureaucrat, the emotionally mature one, the still waters run deep. Okay, those are some of the words that go along to help you choose. Otherwise, we've got group 2. Okay, another king, masculine, earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So this king is solid, practical. He's a solid, practical leader and a wise investor of his time and usually his money with regard to that. Okay, so we've got that. The retired banker, some would call him, but somebody that, like a pillar of the community type individual, grounded, but in a practical sense. Okay. And group 3, we've got the Queen of Cups. Maybe there is a King of Pentacles in between a Queen of Cups and a King of Cups, in between a married couple, perhaps. Maybe there's money issues or banking issues between two. Doesn't have to be general reading. Bottom line, Queen of Cups is the for group 3. Queen of Cups is feminine water element energy. And the Queen of Cups is a nurturing person, healing, supportive. She really understands her man in particular, but pretty much everybody that she cares about, she really understands them on a deep level, and she, analyzes her feelings, and she makes other people feel as well. That's her influence. So pause the video if you need more time. Timestamps are down below in the description box. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to get started with the King of Cups, or group 1. This is a little silly. I feel like I'm dying over here. All right. All right. My group 1s. Okay, let's get into it. It's probably not going to be a terribly long reading. Can I slow down and speak, please? But we'll see how it goes. Okay, just have to put that out there up front. Get some messages from your person, the one on your mind, whoever they might be. So for everyone who is watching, excuse me, jeez, group 1, I should have probably waited until my throat was better before I recorded this, but I got stuff to do. You guys understand. I want to get it done. I want to get this up for you guys. So for those who have chosen the King of Cups, group 1, what would their person say if they had no filter? Let's see what we can interpret from this. Back together, okay? Reunited, good chance of getting back together. Are back together, things flowing well again. So somebody's back together. This could be an ex, somebody you were in separation, no contact, low contact with. But it could be just that you had an argument or a fight with this person if you're in a current marriage or relationship with them. But they are saying something about back together, like the card says, getting reunited, getting back together, things flowing well again. At the bottom of the deck, we have leaving space, give yourself time to heal. Right one can't come if the wrong one is there. Clear a drawer for them. So this is saying leave space for getting back together, okay? Basically, leave space for things to get flowing well again, all right? There may be some healing that needs to take place, and maybe somebody needs to get rid of somebody else or something else, but bottom line is saying this person, that's what they're saying, leave space to get back together. I'm hearing that song, Reunited, and it feels so good. I'm not going to sing it because it's stuffy and all that, but yeah, reunited, and it feels so good. All right, I sang. I lied. I sang. All right. So, okay, what else would this person say if they had no filter? I'm using these cards I haven't used in a while, so it's fun to use these cards. I know that they're going to tell us exactly what your person wants you to know right now. So what would this person say to group 1 if they had no filter? Stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking, attack. So more than likely, this is somebody that you are in separation with, or are having some troubled waters with, at the very least. If not, choose another group or a playlist, a link, a reading from one of the playlists linked down below if that's not the case. But it's pretty clear here. This person talking about some sort of heartbreak, some sort of pain, some sort of deception. On the bottom of the deck, we have girl with popcorn, going out, excess, escapism, little regard for consequences, creating a mess, not paying attention. So we'll be talking about that if this person has been distracting themselves a lot, going out a lot, being escapist, excessive in some way, shape, or form, maybe not giving you the attention or something attention, it's because of either they've experienced some sort of heartbreak or pain. That's what they're pointing it to, okay? And or if you guys are in separation, this person is saying that as well, you know, that it's been hard, and they recognize that, okay? And let's get some other messages from this person. Let's see where we want to go next. And let's find out what's going on. Let's get some from my handmade deck. It's my favorite deck. I'll probably put it on actual cards at some point in the future, but I'd have to edit them and all that stuff first, so it's just easier to keep using the cardboard ones. Anyway, for everyone watching group 1, what would their person of interest say to them if they had no filter? I'm planning a little surprise for you that you're going to love, but it's a secret, okay? So they might be having to go behind your back to plan a surprise. If you feel like they're sneaking around or being a little deceptive, they're saying it's because they're planning a surprise for you. This person could be wanting to, like, renew the vows for those, you know, who are still in a relationship with this person. Just for an example, that's the kind of surprise. Or throw you a party, pop the question, any number of those things. That could be, you know, explaining any kind of sneaking around type behavior for those that resonates with. If it's something worse than that, you're going to know that, and so I don't have to tell you that. But otherwise, it does, like, indicate, just like what the person is saying, that that they are doing that. Like, they're planning a surprise for you. Maybe the surprise is to get back together. Maybe the surprise is just some way, shape, or form clearing the way for this connection, and clearing the way for things to go well again, or to go better. I feel like this person would take what they could get with regard to you, like, however they can be with you, or, you know, with regard to you, something about with regard to you, they would just take what they can get. We've got the 5 of Pentacles. I love our ride or die connection. I will be here for you no matter what. So maybe there's some financial problems going on in this situation, or for one or both of you, or maybe there's just, you're missing each other, miserable doing without each other. Maybe it's a work thing as well, like maybe work is acting like a third party in the situation in terms of interfering with the ability to be together, something to do with practical details of life, being left out in the cold. Somebody, like, maybe wanting something and not asking for it. But this person's saying that they love the connection regardless. I haven't used this deck in a while, so I'm going to use it. I'm using a lot of stuff, a lot of decks that I haven't used lately. I swear it's not personal, this person is saying. I swear it's not personal. So it's something to do with 5 of Pentacles energy. I'm wondering what it has to do with. What does it have to do with if it's not personal, whatever they're referring to for those watching group 1. Dealing with a difficult situation again, but at the bottom of the deck, your eyes, your eyes, your eyes. And I was also hearing, I only have eyes for you, I only have eyes for you, I only have eyes for you. So this person is saying, like, they're dealing with a difficult situation. I wonder what that has to do with. It's that 7 of Swords energy, that stabbed in the back energy, maybe some going out, being excessive, some sort of difficult situation. It could be a difficult situation with you. It doesn't have to be. Just take what resonates. What's going on? Dog close-up. Pleasure with the close friend. Okay, so maybe this is your friend. You guys started off as friends with benefits, or it's talking about something to deal with that. Maybe, you know, this person, for some of you, we've got Peacock, beware of great pride. Somebody keeping somebody else in the friend zone due to pride and conceit is what I'm getting. Some Pride and Prejudice vibes here, but not necessarily. For a small number of you, I'm getting the vibe of somebody being, what do you call it? Being cheated on. Like having a partner that cheated on them with their best friend or a friend. Okay? Getting that. I'm trying to shuffle these cards off camera, but it's so ridiculous. I just can't get it to work for me. Like, stop slowing me down, cards. There we go. Some of these cards are beautiful and fantastic and popular on the channel, but I swear they're just like trying to shuffle cardboard, pieces of cardboard. Even my little index cards are easier to shuffle than some of these fancy decks. So anyway, this deck's easy to shuffle. Wanting to know about that, you know, pleasure with a close friend. So something to do with pleasure with a close friend, and that has to do with like difficult situation. Beware of great pride. Yeah, I am getting that somebody, either a friend or somebody that's like close to them, like a friend that is like a family member, has done something to this person that's really hurt their pride. And so they're telling you this. I don't know if this involves you in some way, or if you're just the type of person they could confide in and they need somebody to talk to. Let's see what else comes out. So this person's being depressed or being withdrawn or acting some kind of way, then, you know, they're still planning on being with you. They're still planning on doing something for you. They're doing, like, surprising you. But they're trying to explain, like, what's going on with them. I'm afraid of rejection. So it does feel like it's related to something that has happened, is happening presently, or is happening or has happened. Where this person is feeling like, you know, their confidence has been shook, and or they behaved in a way that, you know, makes them afraid that you're going to reject them. So there's something here about fear of rejection. What else would they say to the viewer if they had no filter? I'm coming forward with an offer. They're going to surprise you with getting back together or making you some sort of an offer that they hope that you can't refuse. Another one. I did not follow my heart. Okay. Anything else? Not in this deck. Alright. They did not follow their heart. Interesting. Go ahead and do your thing, cards. My cards are naughty children that like to do whatever the hell they want. Alright, come here. Get over here. Okay. I'm going to use this deck. Haven't used it in a while. So tell us more. This person did not follow their heart. What else would they say to the viewer, those who have chosen this group? Group 1. If they had no filter. Way too much stuff. We've got simplicity. We've got, oh, I'm not taking all that, brother. So simplicity. We've got simplicity. It looks like, what is that in this deck? 2 of Pentacles, energy, regular playing card deck. Simplicity, the perfection of spirituality, the oneness and beauty of the circle, solidarity and singularity of a point. Nothing is better. So this person is saying that nothing is better. They feel like you're their soulmate, that they're connected to you, like that the simple way is the way to go. It's kind of like how they're feeling. Maybe they made the wrong freaking decision. Sorry, I'm being distracted off camera again. And they made the wrong decision or choice regarding you, whether that's regarding choosing another person, another place, thing, money, whatever. They're saying, bottom line, that this connection is perfect in its simplicity, and that there's a spiritual component to this connection. The oneness and beauty of the circle, like they feel like coming full circle back to you. And that there is some sort of solidarity between the two of you, like I love our ride or die connection, like nothing you know, keeps you guys together, you know, for long, or nothing can really end this connection, is how they feel, whether it's true or not. That's what they're saying. Like nothing is better than a solid connection where you guys are like in union as one, that kind of thing. We've got reflection. Okay, that's more. I'm pretty sure that's 5 of Pentacles energy. No, 5 of Wands. That's what that is. It's 5 of Wands, 2 of Wands. So something is missing for them. They're planning. They have to figure it out. They don't have a good plan yet, but they're working on it. And they're willing to fight for this and take action, even if there are outside influences against this. Looking at one's own accomplishments, failures, and feelings, important spiritually. So this person is reflecting on their accomplishments here, their failures here, and what they feel. And they're feeling like everything they've said so far, they've made a mistake. It's not personal. There's been some sort of betrayal here. They're coming back. They want to make you an offer. Like they love the connection. They feel like, again, that there's a spiritual connection here, and that even if they knew it before and they didn't follow their heart, they're saying like they understand the spiritual nature of the connection now, and they're willing to prioritize it because they feel like there's nothing better than that, and they're ready for that now, basically, is what they're saying. We've got a couple of different things. Oh, we've got patience. So that's the Jack of Diamonds, Pentacles energy. It says virtue, learn to wait. All things happen in the right time and place. So this person is saying to be patient, and or they're being patient. Things will happen in the right time and way, and that patience is a virtue. Maybe this is what they're telling themselves. And maybe that's what you need to hear. Who knows? You decide. It's your reading. We've got the Ace of Spades, Ace of Swords energy, power, essential force in all of us, can't be denied. So they're like, no matter what, no matter how long it takes, this is a powerful connection. You are going to have a new beginning together. You guys are going to cut through the crap and win in the situation, and it can't be stopped. Like this is a force bigger than the two of you. Like it's inevitable. This is going to happen. This new beginning is going to happen. You know, it can't be denied. It can't be denied. It can't be stopped. Is what they're saying. Okay. All right, let's get some more. Wow, it's already been 13 minutes, guys. Whew. Be wrapping it up here in a moment. What else would this person say to group 1 if they had no filter? What would this person say to group 1 if they had no filter? Our relationship is never consistent. Why can't we find a stable ground? So on the one hand, they're like, this is a ride or die connection, and I dig that. I like that. On the other hand, they're like, it's inconsistent, and they crave stability. Your eyes see right through me, and it scares the hell out of me. Okay? That's what they're saying. Your eyes see right through them, and it scares the hell out of them. So maybe that's part of the inconsistency, them being scared, being a bok chicken, huh? Somebody is scared. I'm just throwing some levity and light out there. Not to make light of anybody's struggles. Bottom line, though, you know, it feels like if you're saying something's inconsistent, but you also feel like afraid of intimacy, afraid of really being seen, then, I mean, you're part of that, right? They're part of that inconsistency, right? What else would this person say if they had no filter? We've got request to initiate a mouth push confirmed. Okay, I will avoid bumping your mouth stones. Basically requesting to kiss you. Isn't that cute? They want to kiss you. They want to kiss you face off. They want to kiss you face off. And then it says, oh, my morality. We must cease encountering each other like this. So maybe you guys are having an affair with this person. Some of you, not all of you. Not here to judge, not here to condone either, but that's what I got, like, initial. Others of you, that's not the case. It's just like, oh my gosh, I can't, we keep running into each other like this. Like, they feel like maybe you guys are seeing each other around, keep bumping into each other. There's something about the connection that feels faded, like you can't get away from each other. They feel like this can't be denied. You're going to have a new beginning here. And so they're just kind of talking about that. Maybe they've seen you out and about. Or maybe, like they said, you know, you just keep encountering each other like this. They want to kiss you every time they see you. Let's get some more cards. Baby, you know exactly what to say to cheer me up. You're the best listener always and forever. See, that's what I was saying. I feel like this person is sharing some of these things that might not even have to do with you unless you know they do, because they want someone to listen. We've got your lips look so kissable. You are the greatest kisser. Please kiss me. Okay. Again with the kissing, can't make that stuff up. 2 different decks in the same message. They want to kiss you. So what would this person say? What else would they say? What else would this person say? he's only mostly dead. So if it seems like this person is not receptive to you, or that this relationship is dead, or that they don't have a passion for you anymore, or you know that they've taken a hit, they're in some hard times, yada yada, whatever it could be, this person is saying, like, he's saying that he's only mostly dead, okay? He's still slightly alive. Mostly dead is still slightly alive, as it says, right? So this ain't dead. Their passion for you is still here. Even if they're not acting on it, it's still here. And they still have a very intention of coming back towards you, of initiating more contact in this relationship. I'm not sure what that looks like for you guys. Hopefully minimal drama. This is just what they're saying. So what else? Let's get one more. We'll probably get from 2 more decks. For the viewer, tell us more. What would this person say if they had no filter? Learning. Okay, so yeah. the strength in our scars. Basically, yeah, this person's talking about pain, heartache, etc., things like that. This person is saying that they're learning. You can't just throw, like, what is that? It's like a concrete, like a plaque or something like that. If you throw it on the ground and it cracks, you can tell it you're sorry all you want. It's still going to have a crack in it, right? Forevermore. You can glue it back together. It's still going to have that crack. So this person is learning. You can't just throw things you value on the floor in a temper tantrum and then, when it continues to show a crack, be mad at it. Why are you still cracked? You know, mother effer, you did it. All right, that's not for everybody. I'm just kind of like, it's for somebody. All this little babbling I do is for somebody. A new beginning, exactly. Whatever is broken, they don't feel like it's over. And like I said before, planning. This person is planning. They don't have the whole plan put together, but they are planning. Planning a future with you. They see you in the future. They just don't know how to make it happen. But they're on it. They're working on it. They're thinking about it. They're looking at it, and all of that wonderful stuff. So, I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, obviously, and you have free will in your reality. But this is what's coming through. And I just want to do all the cards, you guys. I really do. But I know I'll regret it because I have stuff to do off camera. I've thought about you a lot lately. So maybe you're thinking about this person a lot. This person's thinking about you a lot. The more you think about them, if you think they're thinking about you, they are thinking about you. So be careful what you're thinking that they're thinking. I got spooked. I think it does spook them sometimes when they think about you. I was like, some of you aren't thinking the healthiest or the most loving thoughts when you think about this person. Some of you are mad at them, having arguments and fights with them in your head. And try not to do that if you want this person back, if you want things to be fixed, if you want things to move forward, if you want things to heal. Instead, talk to them as if, they're already showing up as the person you want them to be. But they're also just saying they got spooked here. Message from this person for group 1. You don't know how hard it was to let you go because you were the best thing in my life. So let's get some advice from the romance angels. I think I have just as many messages decks as I do tarot decks, and that's a lot. Maybe even more. I can't go through them all at once, though. Advice for group 1, please. Or just kind of like, what else does this person want to say? Parting words from their person. And or advice. Yeah, we got past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, that's pretty obvious. To me it is. And then a new love, a new romantic, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So that's what it's talking about. Maybe some of you want to look elsewhere. Maybe you did look elsewhere and this person feels betrayed by that. It could be in a number of situations as different people watch, right? This isn't a private reading. I'm reading for a whole bunch of people. But I'm also getting that it's talking about new love. Like this relationship is going to be and needs to be completely new than what it was before. It can't be the same. It can't be the way that it was before. So that's what this is saying. So however you want to manifest that, whether that be saying to hell with this and move on to new love, cool, do that. Or if you're saying like, I want to be in this connection, but I want it to be completely new. It can't be the way that it was before. This is a good sign saying that it will be completely different and like a completely new love. This is what I've got for you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and help to keep it going. I'm going to move on to group 2. Stick around for that if you feel drawn to. Otherwise, you can get a private reading. The link for that's down below. $1 for 5 minutes from Keen. The link for that's down below. And I will talk to you guys next time. Thanks for watching. So so many cards. My goodness, look at this mess. Oh, I'm going to be here all day. Wow. That was just a blabberjaws, huh? Okay. Alright, welcome group 2. If you chose the King of Pentacles, this reading is for you. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Island Time Wellness cards. Your person of interest, your specific person, the one you came to the reading for, what would they say if they had no fear, no filter right now? What would they say? Excuse me. For everyone who is viewing group 2, okay, can you not be in a hurry to talk, bruv? I got one card already forcing its way out. We've got thinking. Time is needed. Don't make reactive, impulsive decisions. Consider all perspectives. That's what it feels like this person is telling you, okay? That they're thinking. They're not. It's not like they've forgotten about you or whatever situation you're in. They're thinking about you. They're saying that time is needed. Pentacles is slower moving energy. That makes sense. And they're saying don't react. Don't be impulsive. Like, consider all perspectives. That's what they're asking you to do here. If you're already doing that, keep doing that. That's what they're saying. One more card from this deck. One date. Give it at least one date. It takes time to know someone. Take a chance. Switch up your type. Okay? For some of you, I feel like this person doesn't want to date. I feel like they already know that you are the one for them. Or they know what they want here. Like, they're getting to the point where they're just thinking about, they're like way ahead of themselves, I feel. And so for some of you, they don't. Others of you, you know, especially if this is an earlier, newer connection, they're saying like, give me a chance, give me one date. If it's an older connection, it's an ex, they want another chance, they want to go on a date. But they don't know if that's what they should do. So they could be thinking about, you know, going on a date. What should that look like? Things like that. What would be the implications of that? Or you know, for some of them, like I said, they don't want to date for whatever reason. Maybe they're already thinking, like, intellectually they're deciding, you know, if you're the right person for them, or if and how they want to move this forward, you know, how they want to move it forward, and they're thinking about it. So like, I don't necessarily want to date because I already know what dates are like job interviews, and I just already know who you are to me and what I want from this, and I'm learning, I'm thinking about that, coming to conclusions about that. So, but one thing that they seem to agree upon unanimously is that it takes time. So, yeah, especially if you guys are different. We've got communication. Address concerns without attacking a person. Communication is the issue. Healthy, loving dialogue. Yeah, so they're not sure, like, if you would accept a date from them or if the communication would go well. Could be talking about maybe wanting to be exclusive with one another with the exclusive card, girlfriend, boyfriend, commitment, marriage, material, life partner, not dating other people. See, not dating other people, exactly. So it could be referring to thinking about not dating. And they don't want you to date someone else. They don't want to date anybody else. They're thinking about talking to you about that. Or, you know, maybe for not you watching, unfortunately, they don't want to date you, but that's not really what I'm getting. Overall, I'm getting that this person is saying that it takes time to get to know someone. You get to know someone through communication. There is a little bit of a fear of having whatever they say perhaps not be welcomed, having whatever they say perhaps be rejected, and for some of them, it's that they want to be exclusive, or they would want to be exclusive, right? Yeah, feeling like they're not enough, that kind of thing. Frustrated in a relationship, lacking confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. So that's what we're getting there. So for group 2, what would their person say if they had no filter? I think they're just wanting to confess, you know, some of their insecurities to you. And how that's affected the relationship, or assuming you've had one, right? Unless, I don't know what you're doing here if you haven't had a relationship with this person. or you know what I mean? There's not been interaction. There's had to have been something between you. So this person is saying, this is not how I saw my life going. Meeting you has gotten me way off track, but I'm into it. So yeah, it's a Tower energy. So they're saying, like just what the card says, like they didn't see their life going this way, but they're into it, right? It feels like you like surprised them, shocked them, changed them, have had a long-lasting impact, made them like different in some way, showed them a new perspective, really kind of rocked their world in a sense. Then we've got, I imagine exploring your hot body. It turns me on so much. I cannot wait for a new sexual experience with you. Okay, so that goes along with Tower energy of excitement as well. Like you could have been the best sex they've ever had, for those that resonates with. Either way, they're just intensely attracted to you, and that's, you know, that's what they're saying. So let's get more cards here. Give me a second. Well, there was one deck I wanted to use, but I guess it's not meant to be used again, so we're gonna not use it. Okay. Set it off to the side. Okay, so for those who are watching group 2, what would their person say if they had no filter? We've got more King of Pentacles energy again with King of Diamonds. Contentment, happiness, and solemnness with one's position in the world. Okay, so I feel like, okay, this person evidently is someone that is doing well for themselves financially and materially. If not, that's what they strongly want to achieve. But honestly, I mean, if this is your reading, this is what's coming, this is who's coming through. And the King of Pentacles, that's who he is. Okay, he's a solid, practical leader who makes wise investments in more than one way, more ways than one. Okay, so this person also can be very generous as well, like with their energy, not just in a material sense, although that is often part of it, but in like their advice, their attention, you know, and whatever, you know, help in whatever they can say or do to help someone. They do have a charitable side or charitable nature to them. Okay, so let me move this stuff out of the way here. I think the next deck is the tea leaf cards. So in other words, this person is happy with where they are in the world. Maybe they feel like some of you don't feel like you have enough or would be enough for them. What else would this person say if they had no filter? Someone will try to make you do something against your will with the club. Okay, I don't feel like this isn't your person trying to make you to do something against your will. That's not what I'm getting. It does feel more like it has to do with someone in their personal lives, someone in their life that they're bringing up. We got Turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. Interesting. And it has to do with family and friends. Bottom of the deck. Mice, discord amongst friends and family. Friends or family, or friends that feel like family. So somebody's trying to make them do something against their will. Somebody's being stupid. Somebody could be dealing with a Capricorn. I do have a Capricorn in my life, somebody that I know. Capricorn. Gemini moon, and one of the favorite things they like to say is people are stupid. That's the answer for everything. Whenever they're like challenged or whatnot, so it's like they feel like they're so smart, and people are just stupid. So maybe they're dealing with somebody like that, a Capricorn, that they feel is stupid, or they're a Capricorn. Doesn't have to be, though. Just something that's coming through for someone. But that's what we've got. They're talking about that. It's similar to group 1 in the sense that this person is kind of like sharing what's going on in their lives, which give me the impression that maybe some of you don't know what's going on in this person's life. Maybe you guys have been in separation for a while, or low contact, no contact, something along those lines. Alright, so if I can't find a deck that I'm looking for at the pace that I'm looking for it, I'm not going to use it, alright? Alright. Here we go. I'm going to keep it flowing. Alright, here we go. So let's see. What else would this person say to the viewer that they want the viewer to know? What else would Group 2's person say to them that they want them to know? I have a vision for the future, and I'm not sure how you fit into it. But when I follow my heart, it leads me to you. So again, some Group 2 energy coming out here. Or at least just in the sense that that card came out, and then whatever I mentioned already so far, that resonated with Group 2 as well that I've mentioned. So, that being said, this person's saying that, you know, in a practical sense, with regard to like family, friends, stuff like that, they got some sort of drama going on here, and also an intense, you know, physical attraction to you as well. And it feels like, you know, you guys are quite different, but they're maybe you're the jealous type, and this person can't have jealous people around them because they have a lot of people around them that depend on them, and just, you know, the King of Pentacles is a pillar, like I said, a pillar of the community. So a lot of people depend on him for different reasons. Could be a business owner, could be somebody that provides financially for like friends, relatives, something along those lines. But some way, shape, or form, they have people around them. I don't know. Somebody could be on the jealous side, or they might think that you are, or you just have some fear, some ego issues, or something, some lack of confidence here. Not everybody, obviously, but it does make sense with what we're seeing here, where this person is having trouble seeing you in their future for some reason, and I wonder what that might be for the majority of you. So this person feels like you know, there's some sort of baggage here that they would need to let go of and put down, because they are such a pillar of their community. I'm getting a strong masculine, even emperor or divine masculine energy here with this person, and they do feel like, you know, they love you. I mean, they love you. I'm saying that in a questioning form, because some people are new, and like this relationship is new, and it's like we're not at the stage of love yet, but you probably are at the stage of infatuation, or really strong like. At the very least, the rest of you, you love this person and they love you, but there is some sort of third party influence. It's like when you guys are together, you might be in your own little bubble of love, and it feels like the honeymoon stage, but always lurking in the background there is this some kind of influence that in this connection needs protection from. And I'm not really sure, and I'm not trying to be ominous and be like, ooh, it's a scary thing. No, not unless you think it is. That's you. But it's something, right? Because they've already mentioned it has something to do with family, friends, somebody behaving stupidly and things. It could be them behaving stupidly. Maybe they were trying to make you do something against your will, and I don't know what that could be. Is that for the majority, yes or no? What would that have looked like? Maybe they were trying to get you to make a decision, trying to get you to settle down, trying to get you to compromise in some way that you weren't wanting to compromise in. Maybe to just keep up with their lifestyle, their people, or behave in a way that make you fit in with them. I'm not sure. Yeah, let's see. What other cards want to come out next? All right. I'm going to switch these up here. Here we go. So what else would this person say to the viewer if they had no filter? For those watching Group 2, what would their person like to say? Too many. Well, we will cut here. Doe strands. Okay, this will end in a mouth push. Delightful. Okay? So yeah, they want to kiss you basically. Another nod to Group 1. Have I been saying Group 2? I think I've been saying Group 2. Okay, well, when I've said group 2 up to this point, guys, what I meant was group 1. Which you could probably deduce since you're the second group. Anyway, those strands, this will end in a mouth push. Delightful. So it's like almost kind of like a practical excuse to be close to each other, a practical excuse to kiss one another. Like there has to be some sort of like little, you know, some little game or manipulation where people aren't being direct and saying, hey, I want to kiss you. It's instead like, hey, let's share something. And then you end up like touching each other's hands and holding hands, or, you know, something like that, or like an excuse. Let's go see a scary movie. And it's really an excuse for you guys to get scared and, like, you know, cuddle close together or something. You know what I mean? Practical reason to get romantic. That's what's at play here, what they're talking about. It's Lady and the Tramp vibes, right? So maybe you guys are in different socioeconomic classes. Maybe you guys have a Disney connection. Maybe one of you is very fanciful and dreamy, stuff like that. We've got mutual limb enclosure. This bolsters my spirit. So it feels really good when you hug one another. It feels really good when you touch, okay? And they want to hug you. They want to hug you and they want to kiss you. This is what's coming through. And remember I just said a moment ago, cuddling close together. They definitely want to do that. Let's see. What else? Okay. Let's get into it. One thing about this king is they know how to work things to their favor and do so in a way that seemingly makes a lot of practical sense. What else would this person say to the viewer if they had no filter? I miss your smile. Do you know what an amazing person you are? So let me say that again, a little slower. I miss your smile. Do you know what an amazing person you are? For some of you, they're just saying this to you. Some of you, they don't miss you because you're still together, but in which case they're just saying they love your smile and they think you're amazing. Others of you, they miss you, and so yeah. What else would this person say? They miss you as well as, you know, think you're amazing. You inspire me. You are so strong. I dream of you. So they're coming across saying, hey, I'm kind of the dreamy one as well. Like, it's not necessarily the viewer who's being dreamy here in the situation. Maybe this person is a secret Disney lover, a lover of fairy tales, or a secret romantic at heart, you know? Yeah, this one kind of forced its way up already, so we'll acknowledge it. How do you feel? So they're asking you, how do you feel? And I can hear some of you, oh, I already told him how I felt, and blah, 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 blah. Well, then that's not a message for you, or they're not convinced, or they think there's more that you're not saying. As you wish. So some of you just don't say what you want. Could be talking about in a physical sense, and they want you to say what you want physically. But I do feel like they're saying, like, you have desires. I can sense that you have desires that you're not vocalizing. So even though you're like, oh, you know, maybe you told them you like them or you love them, but you're still not saying something. That's how they feel. They feel like, you know, or they wouldn't be asking you this. They're just telling you they're going to give you what you want. But what do you want? You know, getting like the Notebook vibes when he asked her, what's his name, Noah, and he's asking her, what do you want? And she's just crying and whatever. she's like having a really hard time articulating what she wants. So it's that kind of a vibe. I mean, people can't, you know, sometimes, well, bottom line, if you can't ask for it, that would indicate that maybe you don't know what you want, or you don't believe you can have it, back to that insecurity card, or you know, you need to clarify it for yourself, or there's some other reason that's holding you back from really owning what you want. Like, this person feels like you want something more than what you're saying. So what else would this person say to group 2 if they had no filter? Friends. So maybe you're giving this vibe that, you know, you just want to be friends. Maybe you guys were friends or friends with benefits. Maybe they're asking, hey, is it cool if we're just friends, or cool if we're just friends with benefits? I don't know. Depends on what you want. Again, what do you want? If you're in separation, then they're kind of just dipping their toe in the water to be like, can we maybe at least be friends? That's up to you. You can decide if you want to. But this person's like fairy tale romance. Hey, that's what I said. You can't make this stuff up. Like I said that a few moments ago. Disney, fairy tale kind of stuff. This person is so much more romantic than maybe you might realize. Maybe you do know that. But, you know, that, yeah, I'm getting that vibe from that show Ghosts. I think it's on CBS. And there is a scene where, okay, the guy that has an arrow through his neck, can't think of his name right now, but he has a crush on the jazz singer. And he just keeps like crushing on her and trying to make a move, and she keeps on blocking him. She doesn't want it. But there's a point where he pulls the arrow out of his neck, and then some like corny 80s music starts playing, like the montages that they used to do in the 80s in the movies, and he flips his hair back, and he just looks like all, you know, like they're trying to show that, you know, she's seeing him in a new light, and her eyes get big and her jaw drops and the music's playing, like she's seeing him in a different light. So I feel like this is kind of how this person is thinking about this. Like maybe we could just be friends, and maybe, you know, it's a hit and miss and we're star-crossed lovers or whatever, and then some moment, you know, happens where you see me differently and it just, you know, kind of thing. Just trying to make my point. And so if you know, you know. Let's get some more messages from this person. Others of you, you know, you're like, maybe you're feeling like that's more your style. Cool, apply it that way. It can be vice versa or interchangeable. So let's get some more messages from this person. I contend that for a lot of you, this person is that way though, whether you know it or not. That's so cute. I'm like, that's so cute. Okay. What else would this person say if they had no fear, no filter to the viewer? I'll take them. Something is still missing for me, and I'm trying to figure out what it is. I just wasn't ready for you. Okay? All right. Well, that's decidedly unromantic. But, you know, just because somebody has these fantasies doesn't mean that they're ready to act on them, especially if they're coming across in a solid, grounded, sort of pillar of the community type energy, or with like some troublesome situations that maybe you know, they don't want you to be involved in, or that you wouldn't fit into anyway, or family members causing problems, whatever. Lots of different scenarios here. So all of this is like playing into it. Simply what they're saying is, like, especially if you're in separation, since it's past tense, they're saying, you know, there is still something missing for them. Like they are looking for something. They know that they have romantic feelings for you. They know that they're extremely attracted to you, but they also know that, you know, there's some sort of doubt within their minds about, you know, what it is missing. So what is missing for this person? They're not wanting to change what? They got some sort of addiction or what? To what? This person's kind of addicted to like stress hormones. That's what I'm getting. Addicted to heartbreak. People can be addicted to negative feelings. And addicted to, or in the habit of, not allowing themselves to have what they really want. Maybe there's somebody that likes to be the martyr, like on some, especially like in an emotional sense, on an emotional level. Some people are like that. I wish I could take back my words. So this is the type of person, remember that self-sabotage card came out earlier? I'm becoming a better person. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So maybe you are also kind of, because you align with people that, you know, are a vibrational match to you. Maybe you were in a state of pain when you met this person, or you both are in pain, or you both have some issues with like staying attached to negative feelings, painful experiences from the past, ruminating over painful experiences from the past, or just simply not fully healed from something. So this person's saying that, you know that, you know, they were a distraction from your pain. And like, okay, was the other, like, vice versa way true as well? Like, are they saying that the viewer was a distraction from their pain, or is a distraction from their pain? Yes. Okay. So let's get you one more card from the Romance Angels. And if the reading is resonating, please hit like and subscribe. It does support the channel. Keep me coming back to do more readings, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss my next reading. And let's get a card from the Romance Angels about this. Then we'll move on to group 3. Maybe some codependency issues. This person could like, you know, a luxurious life. They could like the way their life is, and there's something different about your guys. I'm getting like, I had these and bosses, business owners that were married. One was a Capricorn, one was a Scorpio. God, were they different. And God, did they get on each other's nerves. But boy, did they have intense sexual chemistry. And I remember I read for them and I was like, you guys, your sexual chemistry is off the charts. And they're just like, oh my God, she was freaking out. She's like, it's true. I'm like, I know it's true. And yeah, I'm basically like that. I wouldn't work for people that I couldn't be frank and honest with. And these people, especially the dude, was cool. I really liked him as a person. But this is somebody that, you know, for some reason, they just don't want to get out of their comfort zone. But you could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So that's what they're saying. They're telling you that you're already one. They feel like, they really feel strongly about that. Like, people would not be able to tell this person any different. Like right now, like maybe somebody's behaving stupidly, somebody's whatever those other cards said, you know, about the family and friends, these situations with these cards here. Discord among family and friends, like they could be against this. I could be reading for a strong majority of Indian viewers, people from that background, because there's somebody, it doesn't have to be, but there's somebody against this, and this person's like, nah, this is what I want, and I'm going to go after it, and, you know, I feel very strongly about it. The thing is this person, like they said before, there's something missing in their plan, like there's some question mark in their mind. They don't know like how you fit in their future. They just know that you're the one. They feel like you're the one. So like, how can I feel like the group 2 is the one, but yet something's not adding up, and I don't even know like what that would look like in the future. So I would say, you know what's going on. I do feel like in the future, okay, I'm going to spoiler, because this isn't an outcome reading. This person doesn't need to know all the answers, because what's going to happen is you guys, what would happen if they could, you know, stop worrying about this, is moving forward, away from leaving the past behind, even if it's moving overseas, moving away from these problematic situations. But either way, moving on together to greener pastures and leaving the troubles behind and getting married. That's what would happen. Now, will that happen? It depends on who's watching. If you want a private reading, my contact information's down below. And Keen is doing the $1 for 5 minutes for new customers. That link's down below, and get a personal reading. But this is what we got for you, Group 2. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit the like button and subscribe. It does support the channel, keep me coming back to do more readings. And I will talk to you next time. Thanks for watching. right, group 3, thanks for tuning into your reading. I hope you guys are doing well. Queen of Cups, that's what you chose, so you could have strong water in your chart. Don't have to. Your person could, but either way, let's get started and find out what your person of interest, your specific person who you came to the reading for, what would they say to you if they had no filter? This just keeps kind of... Some of you could be in an exclusive relationship with this person, or they could talk about that with you. What would this person say? The escape artist, okay? May sabotage, end to avoid hurt, afraid to be loved, still looking, don't run when it gets real, okay? So they could say any of those things. Somebody's an escape artist. You could be, they could be. Take it how it resonates. They could have sabotaged something to avoid hurt. Maybe they're just simply afraid to be loved. What else would this person say? We've got stoked. Riding the wave of excitement. Riding the wave of positive manifestation. Excited, dream come true, great things happening. So they're letting you know that they have manifested some great things in their life. That's what they're saying. They could be viewing you as the one who has manifested great things, but I like to keep things as linear as possible. So if they're saying they're manifesting something. So if they're manifesting something, they feel like, you know, they're getting somewhere in life, like great things are happening for them. Whether you know, hopefully you want to hear that about somebody you care about, somebody that you love. If it's an ex, it might be hard to hear. If you're thinking maybe this person, if this is somebody from the past, like an ex, you know, maybe you're thinking they've moved on to someone else. It's like, no, they're not. They're riding the wave of manifestation. They are experiencing great things. Like in some cases, maybe they have experienced a relationship that's great, that they feel is great, but not necessarily. I'm getting a vibe of this person kind of just riding the wave of life, and, you know, maybe they just weren't ready to settle down if that's what you're wanting, or a relationship. If you guys are in a relationship, you know, maybe you're the escape artist, but you're manifesting great things. Either way, I feel like for the viewers watching, you're also manifesting great things, okay? So that could be the reason why, you know, you guys didn't work out, or whatever the case may be. You know, some of you are in a relationship with this person, in which case I feel like you guys are manifesting great things together. Let's find out. These cards start cooperating again. What would this person say if they had no filter? Maybe they can clear this up. Got love. Okay, unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. So that's what this person's saying. Okay? They feel like there's love in the situation. They feel like the viewer love them. And yeah, Queen of Cups is very loving. She's a feminine energy. Most who watch are feminine. So they feel like you have an unconditional love and passion and attraction for them. Do they feel the same? They absolutely feel the same, but they're coming from a more masculine, logical point of view, and they're kind of wanting to do what they want to do. I'm getting George Bailey from It's a Wonderful Life, when he's holding Donna Reed and she's really wanting him, and she's been devoted and loving towards him like the whole time, waiting for him to fucking sorry, I swore, acknowledge that, right? I feel passionately. I love that movie. And then he's basically grabbing her and shaking her and saying, I want to do what I want to do, because he wants to go and he wants to travel and he wants to conquer the world and all of this stuff. So this person's saying that they know that you love them. If this is newer connection, they're saying that you know that they know that you really like them. Whether you do or not, that's what they feel. And they also feel the same. But we do have at the bottom of the deck, mischievous, naughty, harmful, dangerous, false portrayal, lie, cheat, beware. So it's interesting. So it kind of goes along with like the escape artist vibe of like, this person's mischievous, they're kind of naughty, and they're still looking for something, or it got too real for them. It's not that they didn't care. It's not that they don't care. It's like they do care, they do love you, they do feel like a strong connection to you. Like they could be the man in your life or the woman in your life, depending. And maybe you feel the same way. Queen of Cups is very devoted and loyal to the people that she loves, and Queen of Cups has a big heart and forgives a lot, you know. Even if she doesn't forgive, she'll still be devoted and she'll still want to show that love. And it's like this person, I mean, maybe you behaved in a mischievous, harmful, or naughty way. You could be you could have as well. And in which case, maybe, you know, some of you, you're not off the hook. Maybe you wanted to avoid getting hurt and did something, but It looks to me like you're pulled in different directions and that manifested for different reasons, but it doesn't mean that you don't care about each other, because obviously you do. Let's get some more messages. Yeah, forgiveness is needed in this connection. And sometimes, you know, people will say, well, I've forgiven all of this stuff. But it's like, but if you truly had forgiven, then you wouldn't be getting more of the same. That's just how the quantum universe works. And, you know, sometimes you can forgive one time, but forgiveness is something, sometimes, depending on how badly somebody hurt you, sometimes it means forgiving each and every day. Like each and every time something triggers a memory of something that somebody did to hurt you, each time that happens, like going through the process of forgiving them all over again. And you do that as many times as necessary, perhaps for a lifetime if you continue to, you know, deal with them for a lifetime, sometimes even if you don't. But that's what's coming through. Got some Scorpio energy. Scorpios can be unforgiving, even if they stay with someone. And they'll have to like work really hard, but it could be, again, any sign. What would this person say if they had no filter? What would their person of interest say if they had no filter? The way you can persuade anyone on anything must be magic. So this person is saying you're very persuasive. Do you guys know that group 3, that you're very persuasive? They find you magical and persuasive. It's a manifestation card too, so it would indicate they feel like you're manifesting. Maybe they can tell that you're manifesting them, for my manifestors out there. So if you don't want them to know that, simply intend that they don't know that. I mean, you're calling the shots in your bubble, but what else would this person say? They feel persuaded by you. We've also got Page of Wands energy. I imagine exploring your hot body, and it turns me on so much. I cannot wait for a new sexual experience with you. So this person is really, there's maybe some of that naughty energy here. It's not without love, but they really, you know, they really like you in that way. They feel very physically attracted to you. And so maybe they might, you know, betray you a bit in order to, you know, get under your skirt, whatever, get down your pants. They might do that. Just beware. Use your good judgment on that. Okay, because, you know, it's a page energy. It's a young energy. It's not the most mature energy that's coming out. But the good news is, if you consider it good news, this person is still extremely attracted to you. They're attracted to you. So I assume if you're here, you want this person to be attracted to you, and they are. This feels like a newer connection, or one that is experiencing or will soon experience a new beginning of some kind. What else would this person say to the viewer if they had no filter? I'm letting go of the past. What else would they say if they had no filter? What did I just say? You can't make this stuff up. This person on the bottom of the deck is saying, I'm trying to become a better person, but they want a new beginning. I'm letting go of the past. I want a new beginning. So maybe forgiveness has taken place. If this person was the one that needed to forgive, maybe both did. Either way, they're wanting a new beginning is what they're saying. Okay. What else? Let's get... Oh yeah, these. What else would this person say? My friends are bad influences. Still giving group 2 energy as well. So you might want to watch that as well. I need to get on your level first. So you don't feel like they're on your level. At the bottom of the deck, I had to block you. So either they physically blocked you, and I feel like you would know that if that was the case, or they mentally and emotionally blocked you. I don't know why they had to do that. For those that they had to do it, why did they have to do it? So it was for their own, like, mental health and well-being? What was it for? So this person has pride. They don't want to admit that it was for their own mental health and well-being, but I think they did it for your own mental health and well-being as well. And they don't feel like, because they're troubled emotionally about this, or they were at the time that they blocked you, for those that resonates with, okay? They were troubled by this, and they still feel connected to you. So it could be just a bit of taking you for granted. Like, even if I like shut down towards group 3, even if I shut down towards group 3, I can still feel their connection. Like, I still know it's here. I still know we have deep feelings for each other, whether it's good or bad. I have good feelings. I have bad feelings. This person at that time had very mixed feelings about you, both good and bad. And they're like, took it for granted, like, you know, I can behave however or whatever. I can block group 3 because I know that you're the Queen of Cups. You still love them. You still care about them. It's almost like they just took for granted that you would forgive them. It's up to you if you want to forgive them or not. Like they still felt the emotional connection though. So even if they blocked you in the 3D, you know, they still took for granted that they know that all they have to do is look within and you're in there. Okay, so what else would this person say? What else do they want the viewers of group 3 to know? Fear, 8 of Pentacles, energy, which these don't naturally match up. So fear that, okay, fear that which will end us all if not put in its proper place. So fear their feelings, okay? That's what it looks like. Escapist tendencies. They had more things to do. They wanted to go, I was going to say skiing, so maybe that, but the guy's surfing on the card. They want to go surfing, life surfing, if not actual surfing. They want to be naughty. They wanted to do what they wanted to do. So yeah, it just, you know, even whatever the case, some of them were just focusing too much on work, money, and they just had something else that was requiring all their attention. But they are saying that, you know, they felt like they had to put their fear in the proper place. They felt like it would end them if they succumbed to it. Like, see how water is emotions? Water is emotions. This person's skating on top of them. So it's like, I have this world of emotion for group 3. And I'm going to just skate on top of it and keep it superficial. Because if not, I might drown, you know? I might get slammed by waves to death. Like, whatever they were telling themselves. A lot of anxiety with this person at the time that, or the times that they kind of shut you out. That gain, physical and mental betterment, work succeeding. So a lot of it had to do with work and improving themselves physically, mentally, and that could be still like they're wanting to gain something here. Okay. And it's also talking about them wanting to be a better person. Yeah, I was getting that 4 of Cups, 4 of Hearts energy earlier about taking you for granted, but this is different here. It's saying inspiration, that spark of genius that arises when one is touched by love. So ironically, the love that you brought into this person's life and love that you made them feel gave them the energy that they needed to ride the wave away from you, or to positively manifest other things in their life as well, even if they're still with you. Like, they consider you to be their inspiration, you to be their muse, and as the card says, a spark of genius. Love is powerful. I think we all know that. So, what's next? What else would this person say to group 3 if they had no filter? Okay, we've got 2. With you, I can just be myself. It's really nice. Thank you. So I want to thank you for giving them the room, holding space for them to actually be themselves. Evidently, they don't feel like they can do that with a lot of people, or they didn't at that time. Okay, they don't want to thank you for that. It's like you got them back in touch with their true self. You could have mirrored their true self back to them. I love your laugh. You have a wonderful sense of humor. It's this person saying they love your laugh. They love your sense of humor. Okay. Expose one of your existence squares. Fret not, young being. It was a deception. Fret not, young being. It was a deception. So maybe there's an emotional difference between the two of you, one older, one younger, one an older soul, one a younger soul, and or it's just saying that, you know, don't worry, it was a deception. Like, I was wearing a mask. This isn't who I truly am. And I feel like that works in more than one level. Like, I feel like you helped this person to show their true self, and maybe they didn't even know who their true self was anymore, but you helped to bring it out, and then they were able to expose, like the card says, expose themselves in who they really are. So in one sense, it was like, you know, maybe they were giving you this, I'm a big scary bear, you know, I'm a growly person, you know, I'm intimidating or whatever, and or they just showed you that they're mischievous, and maybe they're showing you things that you don't want to see, that's causing fear in you, and then they're like taking off their mask, and they're saying, you know, I want to take off my mask, like it was a deception, I was putting on a false front. Something about false front is coming out here, and they're wanting to tell you that, you know, they were being deceptive, but maybe not in the ways that you might think, or not only in negative, unwanted ways, but in a way that was just kind of covering themselves up, their true self. But it just boils down to them feeling like, you know, they can show their true selves to you. Okay, we've got some more magician energy here. I will now create a small mystery. So this person finding you and their feelings about this connection mysterious, okay? And so you presented that to them. Whether you realize it or not, this connection, the way you make them feel, it's presented them a little bit of a mystery. It says rearrange another being's existence squares. Yeah, you rearranged their existence, their life. You've rearranged them. Like, it's kind of a mystery to them, but they find you very persuasive. Then another one about exposing existence squares says desire to change your existence. The gluteus maximus 3000 might be for you. So they're looking at you as like ways they can improve themselves, right? It's all about, you know, taking the inspiration that the love and the care that you have shown them and running with it to improve themselves and seeing ways that they can improve themselves. Like maybe you work out a lot and you influence them to do so. If we're talking technically, maybe they're hitting up the gym more and trying to glow up for you. But and all just boils down to the same thing of what was said before, which is that they're trying to better themselves for you. At least that is what they are saying. And somebody could have children as well. That's in the mix here. Don't have to. What else would this person say if they had no filter? You are so special to me. I didn't know what true love was before I met you. I love you. So this person's telling you, and that's what I said, this person loves you too. And they feel like you're so special to them and that you've shown them what true love is. You are the perfect match for me, and I knew it from the first time I saw your beautiful face. So how frustrating for you guys that this person knew from the first time they saw you that you were special to them and even a perfect match for them, and yet they continue to be mischievous or sabotage the relationship or run away, or maybe you did that for some, but that's what they're saying, like they already knew and everything. So we've got some Ace of Wands energy. Why don't you come up and see me sometime? Okay, somebody could be a Leo, don't have to be. We've got strong fire sign energy here. So yeah, this is basically this person's flirting with you, propositioning you, wanting you to come up and see her sometime, okay? It's like, why don't you do it? Nice. Okay, so what else? I mean, I just like that card. Maybe it's not nice to you. You're just like, I don't know, however you feel. Let's get another card. And she's saying that to Cary Grant. That's the phrase, that saying comes from that movie. She done him wrong. So some of you, I'm telling you, some of you are Cancers and you did this dude wrong. I'm just going to say it. Not all of you, and if you're a Cancer, like, no, it was the other way around. Cool, then I'm not talking to you. There is somebody that did. Probably has a Leo rising or a Leo moon. I'm getting rising. Specific message, not meant for everyone. Sacred union. So this person feels like this is a sacred union. Could be same sex, don't have to. Anyway, her love interest in this movie is a Capricorn, Cary Grant. Ooh, he is my old Hollywood crush, right? From classic Hollywood, from the golden age of Hollywood. Yeah, he's the man. So anyway, just saying. What else? Let's see. What would this person say to group 3? Got third party, so some sort of third party interference here. I feel like you would know that if that's the case. I remember you. Okay, so this person hasn't forgotten about you, even if you think that they have. Was it another person that was a third party in the mix here? Yes or no? Okay, this person could actually be in a relationship with someone, or were in a relationship with them. Maybe they were. Pretty serious too, I'm not gonna lie. Sorry guys. Is that for the majority of people? Yeah, some of you already know, and you've known this for a long time. Are they still together with that person? I'm sorry, some of you, this person that resonates, so if it resonates that this is a third-party situation, then you will probably know where that stands, okay? You probably know if this person's still with them or not, and I'm just going to have to say it, that, you know, this person is still with them for some of you. Okay, let's see, next cards. But they remember you. So there's some sort of third-party interference here. They still remember you, though. They're still open to being with you. Yeah. No judgment, but I can't condone third-party situation, especially if this person's involved with someone, like, seriously speaking. And you know that. So what else would this person say if they had no filter? I'm sorry I couldn't do right by you. Yep, that movie. She done him wrong. If it's a guy you're here for and you were done wrong, he's saying he done you wrong. You inspire me. Yeah, we saw that already. Saying it again. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you, so I don't know what to say, or they can't say the right words. Maybe every time they tried to express themselves, it came out wrong. Or they just don't know what to say now. What would this person say if they had no filter? I replay our conversations over and over. That makes sense in light of what was just said. I can't seem to find the right words to say to you. So they replay the conversations over and over because they're like, you know, trying to figure out what the conversation was really about, what they could have said differently, what did you mean by this, they thought you meant this, now they're realizing you meant that kind of thing. And they want you, okay? We could see that. That's pretty obvious here. I mean, do they want, like, this is not an outcome reading, but they definitely have passion towards you, but I feel like they're still selfish. They're high maintenance, selfish. I'm not saying they're a bad person, unless you know they are, but they want to come for you, okay? In more ways than one, sorry. They want to, like, come charging into your life, no matter how hard it is, make it work, but for selfish reasons, and they want to do it, like, forcefully, make it happen. So not being the most kind of, like, receptive, open, or the approach would not be terribly, like, romantic or emotional, but instead being, like, more, like, driven, focused to conquer you kind of thing. And it's not because they don't care, because we already saw that they do, but they're just high maintenance, logical, kind of gonna do the proper thing, whatever that means, you know, for them in their situation. So just being forewarned is forearmed. One more card, please, for group 3. What would this person say if they had no filter, and or what's the advice for group 3? Aw, I'm sorry, guys. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, we already saw that there's plenty of attraction. Yeah, I just opened up on true love here. This is a romance of a lifetime. So this person does feel like you are true love. I think this card is just warning you that this is going to be extremely difficult, extremely hard. You've probably already waited a long time for this person, or you will have to, or you've put in a lot of work and you're at the end of your rope with this person. In which case, you know, it is possible that you do love this person more than they love you. Is that true? I don't want to say bad things. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But if there's a third party situation, this person's walked away and they're being unfair to you, well, then what does that tell you? This person can consider you your true love. If they can consider you their true love, and still, you know, do you dirty or walk away from you, or any of the other things that I said, for those that resonates with, then obviously, I mean, is that really the kind of person that you deserve? You deserve better than that, right? And it can mean too that, you know, there is plenty of chemistry and attraction here, but I forget the, like, other meanings of this card. I think the most important meaning here is not to extend yourself. Okay, at least this time, do not be the one to be in the Queen of Cups energy towards this person, unless or until they show some concrete evidence through their action that they're going to change and they're going to love you in the way that you deserve, and they're going to rise to that challenge if they feel like you're their true love, then they need to act like it. So what I've got for you guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It does support the channel and helps keep going. If you like a private reading, that's always the best way to look into your specific situation. And you can, like, it's $1 for 5 minutes on Keen, and that link is down below for new customers, so you can check that out too. I appreciate you guys, and I'll talk to you next time.